welcome back to this week's episode of
FourInAPod.
My name is Amanda. I'm one of your hosts.
I'm Marianne.
And I'm Francis.
I'm Melissa.
And you may be wondering, why are we in our bathrooms? But this all ties into this week's segment of self-care and mental health. So let's just get right into it. So I want to do a little check-in with my lovely ladies and see how is everybody doing this week. How is your mental? How is your motivation? Just let us in, what's going on in your life.
Oh, me.
Yeah, Marianne, you want to go first?
Okay. So obviously everyone knows weddings in 2 weeks.
Yes.
So I've been all over the place, but I'm so excited. And I haven't been able to sleep from excitement.
Yeah.
Not from oh my god, what's going on? I'm really excited and I can't wait. But other than that, I'm pretty good.
Yeah.
How's everyone else?
Love to hear it. Fran, how are you doing?
I'm good. My baby girl's gonna be turning 6 months.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
That's
wow.
crazy.
Over. I'm potty training my baby
Oh.
boy, 2-year-old toddler. Been doing a lot of working out and stuff like that. But everything's pretty much good mentally. A little stressed with the kids stuff, but because I know I have to make food for the baby. That's one thing about motherhood. Right? I feel like what changes drastically is you know how you could survive with a little piece of bread and peanut butter. No.
Girl dinner.
Now you gotta feed the baby.
Yeah.
Now you gotta be a chef.
Only about yourself. Now I'm not making more food. I'm gonna be stuck in the kitchen, which is my favorite time. But yeah. But other than that, I'm good.
Oh, love to hear it. Props out to all the moms and the
Cannot
dads
believe
out
how big
there.
they're getting.
What? I know. I can't believe she's already 6 months. What?
I cannot.
No.
We literally were just there.
Bro, literally, it pops up. Oh my god. And now they're a little human being we need to take care of. Oh.
I wish she was
Yeah,
here.
she's really big. She's not sitting up, holding herself up completely to sit. She'll sit for a little bit and then she'll eventually start to go.
She's just finding her balance.
What happened?
She's just finding her balance.
Yeah, I know. But I'm this one was a little bit faster.
Yeah.
A little bit stronger. But I'm everyone does their time. Not pressuring her either.
Yeah. Shout out to Roro.
She's my princess.
Oh, Alyssa, how you doing? I know yesterday was Alyssa's birthday.
I'm good. I am pretty tired.
Yeah.
And I had my period last night.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
That's
Happy
sad.
birthday.
Well, at least it didn't come on today. But yeah, I'm good. It's a lot. I kind of feel like I'm in the same place with Marianne where it's overwhelming because her last name is about to change. She's going through this. And I'm 2 years away from it.
Mm.
We kind of talking to Connor about it, and I was I know it's just a number, but still, it just does. It's for women. I feel like
It's always different. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's more. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's deeper, and yeah, emotionally, I'm better than I have been.
Yeah.
But that's why we're here.
Yeah. Yeah. And you know what? It's true. Because we used to make fun of the people that were oh my god, she's 30 years old.
Oh my god, she's old.
Oh my god, she's a grown.
And now here we are.
I don't even when my cousins came over this summer, and since they're teenagers,
Yeah.
when we took them to places, I realized how much I'm not
In that group
Yeah.
How
anymore.
excited he got for the ride. My cousin 15, how excited he got for the ride.
Yeah.
And then how for me, I was oh my god, I just hope I don't get sick.
Yeah.
Now we're the ones complaining about the loud music.
Yeah.
That's crazy because I was also thinking today, I was cleaning my kids stuff, and then I'm I just think it's crazy, how we experience different things at our age,
Yeah.
everyone sneaking out and going to parties, I'm like, that's something that no one will ever take away from me.
It's like I've been there, done that.
I'm never gonna live that again.
Yeah, I know that's a big thing too because I remember like Alyssa and I would go to the clubs and go to the parties and we're like, man, like we feel like grandmas in the corner. We're like, like on the dance floor when the '90s jams come. I'm talking about this is my jam. They playing fucking "Baby" by Justin Bieber, like, and like nobody else is dancing. We're the only ones, like, and
Giving it our all.
yeah, and we're like super club culture, like the high heels, the mini skirts,
Going out in the
no
literally.
jacket, no bag. What? Who brings a jacket in the club? Like, come on, bro. That shit used to hold you back. Like, and now it's like everybody is in like sneakers and flats, and they have on like the typical club outfit.
The jeans.
The jeans and a black shirt.
Because when we went out, the last time we went out, we literally noticed that.
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Every girl.
But
I don't go out. I'm boring. I'm at home.
But it's like now
I
you're
love it.
boring though.
Yo, now I am.
You know what I mean? Like
Now I
you're
am.
boring. Like I used to remember like in middle school, right? And my brother was like, "Damn, another party this weekend." And I was like, "Yeah, bitch, I got friends. Go get some." Like, like
I have to go get some.
go get some.
We do stuff.
Yeah. But now it's like our definition of a good time is like cozying up and like watching
Yeah.
a movie.
Getting together, making a plan to get together, but be in somebody's
And be in somebody's
Yeah.
house, yeah. And when
Having like a wine,
Yes!
like making dinner together. We made dinner
Bro.
multiple times together.
bro, if you told any of us in high school that our Friday night would be hanging out on the TV making dinner in Maria's kitchen,
Oh, yeah.
we would be like, "You boring bitches."
I didn't, and I feel like another piece of it is how it gradually became like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you think.
Like your last party was really your last party.
Like
Yeah.
one day you're like either not a mom or like you're at school or something like that, and then you're waiting for the day where like you become the mom or you graduate, and then it's here and you're like, wait, that happened.
Where did my
This
life
is
go?
happening. No, but it's like you're at that place and you're like, how did
I
Yeah.
get here?
You think you're not even taking the steps, and you actually go.
I'm moving mad fast by it. It's true.
I mean, I honestly can't even believe it's October already.
Yes.
Like, what? It was just January.
It was just the New Year.
Yeah. Yeah, and I remember like thinking like, oh, like this year I'm about to be doing X, Y, and Z, blah 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 blah. So yeah, so with how time moves and everything like that, I think it's really important to be able to take a step back and really have a personal check-in with yourself and see like, okay, like how am I feeling? What's my mental like? Am I sleeping more? Do I have like zero motivation? Do I have things in my life that are pouring into me the way I'm pouring out to me? Do I have any relationships that are dead that I'm, entertaining? Do I have any jobs that are dead that I'm entertaining? Because I think it's very easy for us to get swept by the day to day and being in just the motion of things. But then by the time that you look back and you realize, like, man, I was miserable this whole time. Or, man, I was, really not my best self. Like, I've been sleeping a lot more. I've been, not really meeting my goals. I've been going to the gym enough. So I
Like social isolation.
social
Or any
isolation.
isolation.
Like I'm not hanging out with my friends like I used to. I'm not doing things like I used to. And I know it may be difficult, with the way that life moves and everything goes. But I really think that it's important for everybody to have just once a week or so, just kind of take like a step back and be like, okay, like how am I really doing? Like how am I really hanging out with at work? Like, am I a little bit overwhelmed? Am I a little bit this and that? And if you realize that you are actually, not doing your best, as you would say, to then start taking some steps, to get back to who you are. And it doesn't be anything drastic. Like, you don't need to go and buy like a freaking $40,000 car or like do something super drastic. Like you could simply just go to Dunkin' and get like your favorite cup of coffee.
Treat yourself.
Yeah, treat yourself. Take some time.
Within reason.
Within reason.
Wait for somebody to
Just go and treat yourself. Yeah, and also like don't wait until like you're having a mental breakdown to
Speak out.
speak up, and get some help. And I think it's hard to be like, oh, you know what, I'm gonna get some help, but it doesn't be like a therapist either. For girls, we all have our friends that we'll call when something's going on, and we'll be like, oh my god, bitch, guess who I just saw? Or, oh my god, guess what happened at work? So I think it's really important also to create a community, of people that you can confide in, to be able to express when things are bothering you and find people to pour into you. So I wanted to kind of go around and be like, what do you guys do, when you need to do some self-care or some self-help? Like, what kind of tips do you guys recommend that people can start trying that have worked for you guys?
Well, for me personally, if I get too overwhelmed with anything, I need to take like a day, like even if it's after work or if it's like a Sunday or something, I'll just be alone,
Yeah.
or like I'll have Jordan with me or something. Like I just need to be alone and de-stress and not do anything. So I'm always doing something.
Yeah.
Like I'm always doing something. I'm always on the move. And then I'll do like little some facial spa care. I'll get in a comfy cozy,
Yeah.
and I'll make like a cup of tea or something and just watch movies and like rot and then just de-stress. That's how I de-stress.
Yeah.
Don't talk to nobody. Like, sorry if it says I'm online. I am, but I'm not socially online. Like, I'm just there to scroll aimlessly.
And yeah, and go. I definitely resonate with that. Because when I'm not feeling good, no, but okay, but for me, I think I gaslight myself when I'm not feeling good, because I'll just be like, okay, like I'm not feeling good, but it's just like right now. Like I'll feel good later. So I'll just push through it. But then I realized, like,
Like,
yeah,
it'll be like months when I do this.
yeah,
I'm doing months of overwhelmingness, and then I'll break down.
And then you
like,
break
I've
down.
been breaking down.
Right. And I'm like, you know what, like,
Maybe I do need a
yeah,
day.
yeah, because like, who wants to get there? You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Because like it's a lot to get there. Because once you actually like have that overwhelming feeling, like, yo, you know what, I'm in nothing. I can't do anything. I like in nothing. You just break down. It's so defeating to accept that. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
And I think that kind of ties into my next thing is like you have to accept your sadness. Like you have to accept your trauma. You have to accept that you're not okay
Yeah.
and that you're struggling, because nobody is perfect and life's not perfect. You know what I mean? And life is not linear. So it's not like because I have a good day today, I'm gonna have a good day for the rest of my life, or if I have a bad day, I'm gonna have a bad day for the rest of my life. Life is it's not linear. You know what I mean? So the points, you can go up and down, but you have to realize that like in life you're gonna struggle. And it's okay to struggle,
Yeah.
but it's not okay to gaslight yourself, and like it's not okay to like not acknowledge that you're struggling. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get it.
And then just kind of put it
Like, put it
off,
aside,
put it
yeah.
aside. Yeah.
I do like this thing every night now where I'll like take 40 minutes and I'll watch like a show or something and I won't think about anything.
Like your trauma show.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
Or just a random, like I've started watching a random show, but it's like an old show that everybody's already watched. And then when I'm in bed, now I won't go on my phone.
Yeah.
Like before I would always be on my phone, whatever.
We talked about this.
Yeah, I'd be scrolling for hours and I'm like, I can't sleep.
You just gotta
Yeah.
not grab it.
Yeah, I just put it down. I like listened to you. I was like, no, let me just put it down, not grab it.
Mhm.
So I just put it down, and if I can't sleep, I think of like step by step. Okay, I have to get up. I have to walk out of bed tomorrow. I have to go. I have to clock into work. I have to do this tomorrow. And I don't know. That helps me because I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, this is all I have to do tomorrow.
Mm.
Like I break
I
it
feel like
down.
that's the opposite. That doesn't help me. Like, I mean, I don't grab my phone anymore because, well, like sometimes I do because I'm like, yo, I have no time to actually be on my phone.
Right.
Right.
Now the babies are sleeping. I know it's like 11 rolling 12, maybe 1 in the morning, but I'm like, I need to like take some time for myself and look at shit that I actually want to watch.
Yeah.
Shit.
Well, that's different. You guys, so kids occupying your
Yeah.
time. I'm in bed at 1. Like then I'll get in bed.
I feel like that's my de-stress. So like a
Mm.
little bit of like social media and a little bit of my go-to anime, my
Yeah.
and shit. Like I
Yeah.
feel like non-consensual characters where like fantasy world.
Yeah. Like in
Yeah.
escape.
Because in real life it doesn't.
Yeah.
Really. But yeah, but if I go to sleep, I can't. I have to put like music or sounds because I will start to
Mm.
think of what I'm gonna do tomorrow, and like
It
I'll
gives you
like
anxiety.
and I'll start to get stressed out
Yeah.
about the shit that I know I'm gonna do. I'll start thinking about like the fucking future setup of my house type shit. Like I literally was just talking to somebody about this shit. I'm like, no, I feel like I need sound or something like white noise.
Yeah.
Or else I'll get like too caught up in my thought and I'll
Yeah.
get stressed out
Yeah.
over the fact I can't go to sleep and I can't stop thinking. Like,
Yeah. Like yeah. Yeah. I
I take
agree.
ashwagandha.
Oh
Help
my
me
god.
clear.
Yeah.
At nighttime, I'll take it. It'll help me clear. But I have to like, if I'm worried about something, I have to plan out my next day because then I won't be focused on whatever I'm worrying about now, and I'll like trick my mind to be like, oh, well, just don't think about the thing about this, and then I'll bore myself to sleep by planning out my day. It's the same thing. Get up, go to work, go home. Like, I'm just breaking it down step by step.
Heard it here first, folks.
Because I will be thinking like Fran, but I need it silent. If I hear a noise, I'm not going to sleep.
Yeah.
If I hear a noise and it has to be pitch black.
Wow.
Pitch black makes me not want to get up in the morning, especially on winter days.
I got blackout shades, girl.
Like,
It's
oh my
always pitch black.
gosh. It's like,
no, I'm a pitch black dark girly, but over here like the light comes in, so then like and then I don't know why like we have like a whole row of like lights right over our bed. But even when you turn off the light, like they still look like I don't know if they're like
Oh, like that,
Oh,
like
glowing
clear.
dark.
Yeah.
They still look lit. So I'm just like it gets me annoyed, but
I one time had
what
to
I gotta
cover
work
something
over
with
here.
like a blanket or something.
Oh,
Like,
because it wasn't dark enough.
it was literally the TV. Like, you know how like under the TV, like sometimes I'll have like a red light or something.
Yeah.
Yes.
I had to cover it up. I cannot. I
I'm
cannot.
screaming.
Yeah.
It has to be like the pitch I have. Pitch of darkness.
Yeah, basically. And if I'm
X-
not
X-ray
comfy, I'm not
vision.
going
And
to
you're right,
sleep.
and you're right. You can't fucking see. No, because
Jordan literally got me an eye mask for my birthday. He was like, here you go.
yo, I can't do like pitch black because like fuck around. I have like a like clothes somewhere or have like a
You see a face. You see. And then you're like, oh god, oh god.
But that's if there's a little light in the room. If I can't see, I can't see. I
Yeah,
cannot
bro.
think.
That was me yesterday.
Bro, the shadows is different.
Yeah.
I need pitch black.
Yeah.
The shadows is
I love y'all because if I see anything in there, I'm looking. I'm trying to figure out.
Next thing you know, you think you're gonna see him.
Oh
That's
I'm screaming.
Freddy
I had
Krueger. It's Freddy Krueger.
Weird. Oh, I'm dead.
I literally used to have nightmares. My babysitter let us watch Freddy vs. Jason when we were 5.
Yeah. Nightmare on Elm Street, all of that.
Nightmares.
So did I, and I loved it.
I
Yeah, my grandma and I, that was our movie. Freddy versus Jason. She has it on DVD. We used to watch it. Yep.
Wait, but you get nightmares though.
No, I've always loved like scary shit.
Little? You didn't
Yeah.
get nightmares?
The only thing that really scared me like that was it. Because the
Oh,
shower
I'm
scene.
literally
But I
scared
was
of
like
clowns.
5. But like looking back on it, I'm like, wow, that's crazy that like a 5-year-old was fucking watching that.
Yeah.
Yeah, what kind of babysitters do we have?
No one. That was my family. That was my family letting me watch that.
Bro, I had a babysitter.
That shit.
Jeepers Creepers. I love it. I love
never
it.
watched it.
Bro,
They're so good. They're so nostalgic too.
And like I was what, like 10 maybe. We watched the movie and they had a bathroom and they had like a sun like the sun window or whatever the fuck.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Like window. Bro, when I had to go to the fucking bathroom in the middle of the night and all I see is that fucking window,
I'm
and I'm like,
screaming.
wait, Shivers better close right now.
I would have
Look
held
through
it.
the window, take my head.
Fuck out of here.
I would have held it until the morning. I'm not getting up. I'm not getting up. I hate scary movies. I have to watch a funny one if I watch a scary one.
Yeah.
I'm not going to sleep.
No,
Yeah.
I don't do a lot of scary movies, but I feel like after I got pregnant, then I was like, I don't want to do any jump scares because I'm gonna scare the baby like while I was pregnant. And now I can't do these scary movies. I just get scared. I'm like, no,
Wait,
let's
wait,
not go through the motion.
wait. Let's backtrack. They get scared like that? Do you get stomach?
No, but she would have gotten
Her
scared.
reaction.
Oh,
And like she thought it might have affected the baby.
The baby feels what you feel. So I'm like, I don't want the baby to be shook. Come into this world and he's already scared of nothing.
Oh,
Like
damn.
literally.
You gave him anxiety.
Yeah, right. Give him
Right?
Like, like the music plays in the background.
It literally made me scared of clowns.
I've never
I'm scared of clowns.
What is it?
I've never watched it before.
Oh, you have to.
Yeah.
But you don't like scary movies either.
Alright, so we'll
I
all
am
just come
alone.
together and we'll watch
I
it
am
together
alone.
and then we'll play like 6
But
funny
then I
movies
watch
afterwards.
like noon or something.
Yeah.
That's fine, yeah.
If it's dark, I'm not watching it.
Because I'm driving today.
Oh my God. No, there was a movie that when me and Camilla were kids, not even kids, no, I was in high school. She was like a kid then because we're 6 years apart, and it was The Boogeyman. We watched it beginning of like summer, like end of school year. Watched it. That entire summer, we slept in my mom's room on the floor. We were terrified, and we didn't want to say we were terrified because then they weren't gonna let us. They're gonna be
Watch
like
it,
next time
yeah.
we watched. It was the Sci-Fi Channel when they used to put like scary movies on.
Yeah.
They would have been like, then stop watching it, and it's like realistically
No.
yes, but like no.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, that's not good for mental health.
Didn't want to snitch and get in trouble for watching it. Yeah.
And I didn't watch it again for like years, and then I watched it like honestly a few years ago because it's honestly like the thing about that is like that and like why I don't like Saw, like I don't like any of the Saw movies. They're just even this movie though, Boogeyman, like it's just too real. It's literally like eating, it's like killing you by your fears. And like yeah, Freddy does that, but he came out of your dreams, which is not like real. But like these were
Well, now I'm
like
gonna
the
be dreaming
Saw,
of him.
all of them, like that shit's real. Like that's somebody literally being like, you were a bad person. Now I'm gonna do this and choose, and like that's just too sick for me.
It's too much like conviction.
It's too
If
much.
I have a
yeah.
nightmare tonight, I'm calling all of you.
I'm sorry. Yeah.
I'm not taking off my cross tonight.
Well, it's spooky season, bro. It's spooky
It's fall
season
for me. Do you see anything?
Well, yes,
spooky?
you're right.
Pumpkin says trick or
Zoom
treat.
into her little cupcake pumpkin.
It's fall season. I'm a fall girly, not a spooky girly.
I'm screaming.
And yeah, I feel like with that being said, it's also, I think it's really important to check in with yourself when we say like, you know, be here for yourself.
Yeah.
Check into the old self that you were, because like even as we were talking earlier, like she's about to get married, her identity's about to change.
Yeah.
Like,
Whole identity
yeah.
crisis.
Turning
Yeah.
a new age, like, but like don't forget, like, okay, maybe you had goals set for a certain age, don't limit yourself to that, but like
Mhm.
check in back in with them. Why did you stop them, or did you accomplish them? That's something to like look forward to.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. And I think also to piggyback off that is to make peace between who you were and who you're becoming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, yeah, because we all, you know, when we were like in high school, had these unrealistic goals of ourselves from Disney Channel. Oh, when I
Maybe they did become realistic for some people. I feel like some people did maybe accomplish their goal.
Yeah.
oh, that's true. That's true. Shout out
Also,
to
like,
y'all.
just changed a lot. Like I feel like all of our goals.
All of our goals changed. Yeah.
Yeah.
But also,
Yeah.
like, I know when I look back, like, every birthday I do this like little thing with myself where I like check in with like myself,
Mhm.
and
Yeah.
like I look at old pictures of me, and like just talking to her even yesterday, I was kind of like, and this is just to get like personal and like share it, but like I even was looking at her and was like, more than anything, I'm like, I'm sorry that like you felt that way, you know? It's
Yeah.
like it's you, but it's also just like it's okay to like be like, yeah, she was sad, but like you're okay now. Or whatever it
Yeah.
was, or maybe she was mad, whatever, you know? But like
Yeah.
as a teenager, you don't understand that, and like your insecurities and fucking just being a teenager, like you don't get that.
Mm.
But as an adult looking at it now, I'm like, I'm sorry you felt that way.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like you're healing your inner child.
Yeah. And like you're acknowledging yourself too,
Mhm.
and then you're forgiving yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, because that's huge. Because I think when you're in it, it's so much different than when you look back.
Yeah.
And then you're like, man, that really wasn't the worst thing ever, but I
Right.
get it.
Yeah.
You know?
And
Yeah.
also, because like everyone's rushing just to go to the next step. Like even me, I'm always rushing to get to the finish line. And when
Yeah.
I get there, I'm like,
What's next? Like
No
and it's like, what do you?
satisfaction.
Yeah,
literally,
yeah.
like, he's yelled at me before. He's like, "You're never satisfied. You always want something more."
Yeah.
I'm like,
But a lot of that
I feel
like
that's
women
a
do
lot,
that.
Yeah,
Like,
I feel like a lot of people.
A lot of people
Yeah.
do that. Yeah.
and it's just like the wiring in our brain, though. Really,
Yeah.
it's just like we've even said this before. Like their timeline is just different than ours.
Yeah.
It just is for so many reasons, and like not to put us in like boxes or categories, but it's just like I'm realistically like that's what I'm saying. We relate to this because like other women say this, and
Right.
other guys say what your man
But the
said.
thing, yeah, I agree. And I think it's tough because it's like as you said before, women, you have this like imaginary clock that's apparently ticking, and it's biological clock, and then like if you get past a certain age and you're classified as a high risk, and then that takes
Mhm.
more time and more energy and more money, and you have to do more things, and it's like every year you feel yourself getting closer to this time, to this thing, and then you're like, damn, society says I should be married by now, society says I should have 2 kids by now, society says I should have a full-time job by now, I should have my own house and that's another. But like you gotta take a step back and be like, okay, society may be saying that,
But Amanda,
but
I'm ready for it.
is
Yeah.
my life ready for that?
Yeah.
Like, am I personally, can I do that? And then even take a step further. Let's look at the
Do
economy.
I want? Oh, okay.
Oh well, yeah, but
Do I want, can I do it, and do I want to actually?
Right. And like reevaluate your goals. Like, okay, I get it. I wanted to be a music, superstar when I was 18, but don't want to be that right now. No, but you can't sing. Like, like
I'm real with myself. I'm in tune with myself.
Yes.
I also feel like also with that you also have to make sure like you're acknowledging what you have accomplished.
Yeah.
Yes.
You're asking for more, but it's like wow, you're already did all this shit and you're not even like giving yourself props.
Yes.
To the next thing.
Yes.
Like give yourself flowers, give yourself like,
Yes.
like all the acknowledgement for the fact that you did something that nobody else did.
Yes.
And you for you like
I agree with friend. I do that all the time. Like, what did I do with my life? I didn't do nothing.
No.
I literally am like, I'm a failure. I didn't do nothing. I didn't get anywhere. I didn't do this. I didn't do that.
What?
And you
I
in your
always say
as she says, in her own
In her
home.
own house, she getting married. She got a great
Getting
job.
married, yeah.
She got a great car. She do all this shit. Great people who like don't got a car. Winter is coming.
I'm grateful, and I'm grateful for my car.
Girl, winter is coming. We about to get a lot of brokies shacking up, to get in a house and get in a car, girl. You're not shacking up with nobody for that. That's a big accomplishment.
I know, but that's because I still compare myself to like
Yeah.
18-year-old girls. Like, oh, I'm gonna do this,
Mhm.
and then, but I'm also waiting.
Even social media.
Oh my god, I hate social media. That's why I just put my phone down. I don't like it.
Yeah. So the thing is, don't compare.
Don't compare.
Don't compare.
Where you don't compete.
Where you? Let's say bitches can never. But don't compare because my mom always says you never know what they had to do to get what they got. Okay, you never know. So that girl might have this brand new house and this and that. Bro, she could have been doing some shit under the sun for that motherfucking house and you wouldn't even know it. But you see, she got that house. So it's like, I agree, like, don't compare. The only person you should be competing with is who you were last year, who you were the day before. Figure out, okay, like, this is my thing in life right now. How can I, get a promotion at my job? How can I become a healthier version of myself? How can I, make my days more effective? How can I, become the better version of myself? Because you need to start thinking like, okay, if I was to become the best version of myself, what would she look like? What would she do in the morning? What would she eat? What would she be saying? What would she be wearing? Whatever. If it changes, I don't know. But imagine that person. Imagine that person of your better self. If everything worked out and the stars aligned and everything, who would she be? And then take a step back.
You know what? Something with that too, though, is like I think going with like society, but also like giving yourself like that
Grace,
moment,
yeah.
is like the fucking world doesn't let you do that because like I also wanted to mention this earlier when we were talking about jobs, something along those lines, but like having like a 4-day work week as opposed to a 5-day, and then
Yeah.
having 3 days. It's like, wow, I actually got like some good time with family, some good time with myself. And then Sunday was like my time to breathe after I did like few things for 2 days.
Yeah.
And then you go to work and you just feel like a little bit more refreshed. But like, no, the world doesn't let you do that because it's like go to school or go to work because you have bills to pay, you have
Yeah.
and like
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say too. I feel like sometimes, like you were saying, like you don't know what the other people did to get to where they got to. Some people are willing to sacrifice like that time, that
Yeah.
like peace, that like relaxation, just to like
To get
live
there.
that, you know.
Yeah.
So it's like also don't know what
They had to sacrifice.
what sacrifices like those people took that maybe you are not willing to take, and like that's also
Oh, that's okay. Yeah.
but like
Yeah.
time permitting too, because like
Right, because who has the time for that? Is what it's saying. Who has time for that?
who has time for that? But also like I know myself, and like I'm sometimes honest with people where I'm just like, my social battery is not here. I
Yeah.
can't do this right now. I literally
Mm.
can't. And it's like, I'm sorry, but like to be jumped in and like put with like fucking 30 fucking people, and then you just expect that like because you're there for this one thing, like you're just supposed to instantly click. And it's like, this is a lot going on. This is a lot of people.
It's
This
a
is-
lot of
Yeah.
overstimulation.
and it's like, you expect me to talk, and then I gotta move on to the next one, and then it's like continue doing that for 5 fucking days, and it's like,
That's
I'm
a
sorry
lot.
that maybe today I don't want to talk, that nothing changed past the day that I saw you yesterday. No, it's Tuesday, Cheryl. Nothing changed.
Annoying, like small talk. You're
I'm
drained
like,
out.
I'm already drained. Why
Yeah.
don't you, and then it seems like you're like standoffish, or like you don't want, like maybe
Yes.
I don't want to talk today because I'm fucking drained. But like
Yes.
that's the other part where like the world won't let us have that break, because
Yes.
you can't just call out and be like, no,
I'm mental health day.
like,
Brother talk so much shit about you in the office.
Bro.
So sad.
oh, they think they get to,
Oh,
like, you know,
oh,
Why do
oh,
you need a mental health day?
right.
Oh, well, the company really needs you today.
Oh, like,
You're
oh,
letting us down.
right, right. Or like the coworkers who like have no boundaries, have no self care, mental whatever, who just pile up like, oh well, I haven't given myself a break 65 years. Who the fuck does she
right,
think
and
she
I'm like,
is?
we're not the
Good for
same.
you.
We're not-
Yeah.
I'm sorry
And
that,
like being healthy and having boundaries is not a social norm.
yeah.
Because society pushes you to be able to, do this and then go to work and then come home and do dishes and watch the kids and handle
Yeah.
everything while you're being social and doing this and going to the gym.
Acknowledge you have a fucking social battery, because
Yeah.
those shits are fucking real, and I know when mine's
That's
drained.
why sometimes at work I literally don't talk to
Don't
nobody.
talk to nobody.
I don't, not even Jordan. I won't talk to nobody. Like I need silence.
sometimes like as much as we're all saying like checking on those people, it's like
Let people be.
It's hard to check in on people. Yeah.
like we don't always get like not always like some serious like horrible situation. It's just like I just need a break.
Right.
Right.
I don't want to talk today.
Right.
Why
Right.
didn't why didn't you come say hello? I just didn't
just
want
couldn't.
to.
Yeah.
Oh,
And that's okay.
I respect that. Then why did you fucking come ask me? If you were like, must have crossed your mind a little bit.
If I
Yeah.
get overstimulated, I get angry, and then I'll become the biggest
Bro,
worst,
exactly,
like,
yeah.
Person of myself. Yeah. I agree. But you know what? All this is okay though.
Yeah.
All this
It's
is
real
okay.
though. It's real.
real. It's real. And you know what? It's okay. Because all that is like you are aware of who you are,
Yeah.
what you can
What you
handle,
need.
what you
Yeah,
can't
yeah.
handle, what you need and what you don't need. And when somebody shows you what they can, you gotta respect it.
Mm.
You know what I mean? Like you gotta be able to meet people where they at.
Respect it though. I like that. I
Respect
like that
it.
word, because a lot of people won't.
Won't
Yeah.
respect it. Yeah.
They heard you, but did they?
Did they understand
You
it?
heard me, but are you listening?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So I like that. Feel inward, but then also open your ears and meet people where they at. If somebody physically cannot do it, they cannot do it. And that's okay. They're like, okay, I support you, girl. I'm gonna be quiet so you can, have a little whatever, like hit me back up, I'll be here. And that's enough.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I like that. I like that. So
Shitty mood. I feel like like mostly like I'll notice like even with the kids around, like not that I'm gonna be mean to them, like I'll like yell at them like that, but I'll just like get annoyed at like little shit that they do where it's just like their kid obviously like
Yeah.
like mind control. But I'm personally a person that I need fresh air. Mostly like being like here where it's just like I feel like I'm kind of closed in the house a lot. Like I need to get out. I cannot be in the space, and I also feel like I need to like leave whatever I'm doing. Like I can't continue what like let's say if I was like if I'm or like I'm realizing I'm really stressed out and I'm doing laundry and folding clothes, I need to leave that shit. Like
Yeah. Like you need to
fine
walk
with the
away.
fucking laundry question or if this shirt is clean or dirty. Like no, like I need to leave whatever I'm doing and like get out. Like
Yeah.
but I feel like what's kind of helped me also is just like because at first I get very like where it's like I need to complete the task
Mhm.
because like on daily like for instance like my mother-in-law she's gets up early cleans the house like has everything ready and I feel like I get stressed out because she's like so
like organized. Yeah.
And I'm not like that, so then I feel like I'm not doing anything.
Like you're comparing yourself to her.
Yeah, so it's more like of a comparison. So then, but like I realized that I need to not do that.
Yeah.
I don't have the experience she does.
Yeah.
Kids being
young and babies.
And then B, like I personally I don't picture myself being like that anyway in the future. You know,
Right.
like I don't feel like I'm the type of person that does cleaning on the daily. I don't think that's necessary. I don't think that you need to be doing laundry on the daily. I don't think you need to iron everything.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think that you need to have like a clean kitchen, clean stovetop, like,
Yeah.
stuff like that. Like so that's why I'm just like I feel like it's more like I like realize I need to find the fucking problem, like because it's not me.
Yeah.
Like, you know, and then yeah, definitely. I just feel like yeah, getting out and then just me time. I just need like alone time. Like,
Yeah.
even if it's just like read a book, watch an episode of something or something like that. Like I definitely need like to like kind of like get out. Like I need to like mentally check myself out of whatever the fuck the problem was.
And clock out. Literally clock out. Yeah. I think those are great, Fran. Yeah, I think those are great, Fran, because it really shows like how self-aware you are. You know what I mean? And not a lot of people in that situation would be able to realize, like, you know what, like it's great that she does that. That works for her, but that doesn't work for me, and that's okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You know, because like I normally would like try to kill myself to like meet up that that like imaginary expectation.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think that's really cool that Fran, like, you figure that out. Like, and I think a lot of parents can relate to what you're going through, because you just need like a moment to just be Fran, not be mom, not be the wife, not be just be Fran. So I think that's great. Lisa, what about you?
So I used to get really stressed out. I know it was like literally like me putting it on myself. Like it was like everybody around me was like, "Hey, it's okay, you can chill out," and I'm like, "No, you can't." But something in me, like my frontal lobe, developed, and like I just realized that I was like, nobody, like literally, like I can go around, and I was going around and like saying it to like purge it, to let it out. When I'm like, I just don't need to overwhelm myself like that. So I've come a long way with like what I do, and I feel like it's like kind of a mix of what all you guys are saying, because like something Fran said was like made me be like, yeah, like kind of give yourself grace.
Yeah.
Like, it's okay that you're not doing this every single day, because every day doesn't have to be the same.
Yes.
And every day is an uphill battle, and the fact that you just got up and like willing to like get ready for the day or anything, like sometimes that's all it really is. Because like there can be days where like you're just lounging about, and like it can go on for days.
Yeah.
But maybe that fourth day you're like, no, I'm gonna get up, I'm gonna actually like put something on, I'm gonna step outside. Because like when I was working from home, especially like when I moved out, and just how like I went from like we have a patio at my mom's house to like now it's just my house, and I would have to go outside. I found myself like 2 days straight
not going out.
I didn't go outside.
Yeah.
And I was just confined to like my space, and I noticed in my attitude, like towards the person I'm living with and everything, like that I was like, I'm doing that. So it was like the sun, go out in the sun, go get some air, but also like if you can just walk away from it, because obviously you can, because like nothing's gonna fucking burn down, you know? Like I also realized like
It's not always an emergency.
yeah, like if you're not Chicken Little, the sky is not always falling. It's okay to like not worry about it. But yeah, giving yourself grace is like a big thing, and then like I do find that exercising has helped as well. Like,
Yeah.
I also find that like just crying sometimes.
Yes.
Or
I'm
having a
crying all
really
the time.
good laugh. Like
Yes.
you know, like sometimes when we're here after hours, it's like the funniest shit, and it's like I didn't realize how like feel good that makes me.
Yeah.
And then I go home, and the next day it like kind of carries over. To
Yeah, like a boost.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So just little things like that, like finding the joy and like
Yeah.
remembering that like it's okay to smile and not take it so serious.
Yeah.
And then if you need to let it out, just let it out.
Let it out.
Like don't hold it in. Like cry if you need to cry. And
Yeah.
I also accepted that. Like I'm like
Yeah.
I'm a person that like I do need to let it like
Out.
hit me in that way.
Yeah.
I used to cry, like, I don't cry in front of people. I don't cry in front of people at all. And, like, but now I'll cry in front of Jordan.
Mhm.
And he's like, oh, like, it's okay. Like, you don't need to cry. I'm like, I get mad. For that 5 seconds, I'm like, I'm crying. Because I need to let it out.
Just
It's
let it
gonna
out,
make me
yeah.
feel better. Just
Yeah.
let me cry.
Yeah.
And then he's like, okay. Like,
Also,
cry.
just
Just
as a
cry if you
woman,
want to.
Like as a woman, as also just talking like it's we really know that like with our pHs and everything. And,
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, right. And our hormones and everything.
You're going through so many different
Yeah.
things throughout your body.
Yeah. Every week.
Hormones flushing through us.
It's
like
crazy.
the week before your period, a lot of girls get upset.
Mhm.
Some get mad.
I get mad.
Some get emotional. Right, like mad.
I get so mad
Or
and then
the after.
so sad.
Mhm.
I'm crying
Mhm.
at TV commercials.
Mhm.
And I'm like, oh my god, why is this happening? And I'm
Girl.
like, wait, hold on.
You would have related to something.
Girl, like that was me. Like every song, I had something I related to it. Every song talking about, oh, you know, when I was in the thing and this and this in my tractor, but I'm not even a farmer. Like I don't relate to that. But I'm sitting here, I'm crying. Right, and I'm like, oh my god, like that poor, no, like that poor dog. Oh, look, that poor ducky. I'm like, oh god. So it's like, you know what I mean? So
We just need to cry.
yeah, and you know,
He's good now though. He just is like, if you need to cry, just come here. Like if he sees me
Yeah.
getting overwhelmed, he's like, just cry.
just crying.
I'm like,
Oh. I love that. I love that because it shows like you need to check in with yourself and check in with your friends too. Like if you got a friend that's always laughing, smiling, that's not the strong friend, check in with your strong friend because sometimes you know you're pouring in. You need somebody to pour into you too, you know. And
I feel like, did you guys ever see that commercial that I saw it for men's mental health month? But it was like two guys. I think it was in like the UK. They're at like a football game, and every day it was like sequences throughout like the football season. And the one guy was a little more serious, didn't always crack a smile. The other guy was like nonstop happy, talking, the loudest in the bunch.
Mm-hmm.
And then the next time, like they keep going through it, they fast forward through everything, and then the last time they go and they just show like the two seats, the crowd and everything. It's like the same except it's one of the guys, and the only guy that's there is the one that actually wasn't like as happy. And they were like, sometimes it's not the one that's quiet.
yeah.
And it's like, yeah, because like, how many people that were like comedians or like feel good people?
Yeah.
That,
I heard that they do that because they don't want other people to feel how they
feel how or like the weight of their problems. Like they feel like their problems are a burden.
Yeah.
You know, and like
Twitch. You guys remember Twitch?
yeah.
Like from the Ellen DeGeneres show.
Yeah, he was the DJ that used to wear the cowboy hat. He was so happy. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I remember now.
Yeah.
You got a family, right?
One of a friend of his
Unalive themselves.
unalived themselves.
Oh.
Like 3 days ago?
Oh my god.
And I would have never expected it. Like like she wasn't a close friend either, but like he's like she would come by, like she'd say hi, like we met each other like in school type thing, and like she was always happy like type thing. Every single time like at work she would pass by and say hi, like and then just walk away, and then it was like I just think it's crazy, like you would never expect it. Like, she was always laughing and happy, like
Yeah.
so it really is crazy how like it's just like you just need to be. I feel like sometimes like as much as you need to check in with yourself, you do need to check in with other people around
Yeah.
you. Because like I know like maybe you're not like best friends with the people sometimes, but it's just like sometimes just somebody might find you as like a person that they can actually talk to,
Mm-hmm.
which doesn't have like a close friend, but like maybe somebody they can vent to.
Yeah. Yeah, I definitely agree. I think I'd rather you call my phone, with a problem or if you're upset or everything, than, to attend your funeral.
Yeah.
Like so, and that's for all of us, all of anybody out there. If you ever feel like you're alone, ever feel like you're not, wanted in the world, the world is a better place because you're in it. And we hope that you can find someone to talk to. Our DMs are always open at FourInAPod, and if you just need to just come to us and vent and be like, okay, ignore it, I'm just venting. We are always here for you guys, no matter what. So I just wanted to put that in there. If like you have nobody to depend on, nobody who understands, we understand.
That's also
Yeah.
like a piece of I feel like why we're doing it too is because like we've said in the beginning,
So we can be like your outlet.
right? Like if
Yeah.
people don't always have somebody to go to. People don't always have like friend groups or like even like maybe one or two friends to go to or that you feel like you can go to. And like we're not saying drop everything in the comments,
Right.
but if you
Send us a DM.
That's more private, that's more personal, that's what it's more genuine too, because like we could literally send you a video message, like
Yeah.
it's not even like a cameo or anything like that. It's just really like
A
we're
personal.
here to be a source, we're here to be an outlet,
Yeah.
and show the world that it's like even though
It's quote unquote.
things going on in everybody's lives, but like look what we're talking about. Like we all have point of views.
We're all
We can help
going
people.
through something similar,
Yes.
or we've been through
And we
something
acknowledge
similar.
that. We
Yeah.
acknowledge that.
Yeah. And if we don't have the resources for something, we will hopefully be able to lead you like down the path to get the right resources for what you need. So I definitely agree. Like if you have anything that's bothering you, find someone to talk to. Even if it's your dog.
Yeah.
I hate to say it, my dog's heard everything under the book. And he's my biggest hater, but he does listen. So he's my biggest hater. He does listen. You know what I mean? So yeah, you know that you're not alone. You're not alone in anything.
Yeah.
And if you're going through something, 9 out of 10 somebody else has gone through it and they survived. So you can survive. You survived all of the worst days of your life. And you're still here. So you're here for a reason.
That's what you make it, so let's make it rock.
Yeah. I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah, so with that being said, we really want you guys this week, if you can, make it a priority to just do one thing that you like for you. Whether that's going to Starbucks, getting your favorite cup of coffee, going to Dunkin', ready coffee, whatever you like, watching a movie that you really used to like growing up, hanging out with some friends, going to Olive Garden, or endless pasta, endless breadsticks, endless spaghetti, whatever. You know what I mean? Like, just do what you like.
Just have some me time.
Have
Have some me time.
Okay? Put some freaking down chicken nuggets in the oven for them kids and go upstairs and just breathe for a little bit. They're going to be all right. So, yeah, just do something that you like for you because you're worth it.
Yeah, treat yourself.
Treat yourself. And I think one takeaway also is that I want you guys to that also on top of doing what you like, know that it's okay to not be okay. And to have grace on yourself, like Alyssa said, and recognize that life is not linear. You might have your ups and you have your downs, but you're here for a reason. The world is a better place because you're in it. We are so appreciative of you guys and for you guys for tuning in. Each and every single one of you guys means so much to us. And if you ever need someone to talk to, need a listening ear, or just to vent, our DMs are always open.
Always open.
Always open. And you can just send us like a long rant about, your bitch ass coworker or that guy that, cut you off on the road. And use this as a place to vent. Be like, okay, just venting, don't read. Because we'd rather you come to us than feel like you're alone.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So I think.
And maybe you guys can give us tips on how you guys cope with
Yeah.
stress and just everything in life.
Did you relate to anything we
Yeah.
said? Do you do anything we do? Or are you like, no, I don't do any of that?
You guys are just crazy.
You guys are
Goodbye.
crazy.
And
And
it's okay.
you talk too much and none of your tips help. Well, you're
Oh,
here
well.
anyways, aren't you?
That's okay.
We still love you.
Yeah, and we just mentioned what works for us.
Yeah.
And what works for us may not work for you.
Mm-hmm.
So if you have something that works for you, share it. Maybe it might work for somebody else.
Maybe we'll start doing
Maybe, yeah, well, might take it.
Yeah. So thank you guys so much for tuning in to our self-care episode. Be kind to yourselves, like Ellen said. And we will see you guys next week.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.